Hey guys, I wanted to show you the your grid that's included with this tutorial. Not only is it a grid, it's a lot of grids. Okay. If you click the link that's in this slide, that you'll see this will pop up here. Thorough handicapping grid, and it's a number of grids. I actually have supplying you with 5 sheets of them, and there's probably about maybe 60 grids per sheet. So you'll have about 300 grids to use that are already formulated. Okay, the qualitative scan, nothing needs to be formulated. But once you get over here, you'll notice that the target and ability is formulated. And you'll also have your velocity, pace velocity is also formulated as far as when you put your information in, your velocity will pop up on their own. Now, the only thing you're going to have to do is when you click on it, it's going to be a view only copy for you. And here's what I'm going to recommend you do. You go to File. There's a couple options you have. You go to File, you can make a copy. Once you make a copy of it, you can go and I'm going to show you what I mean by this. I'm going to go to another account that I have, another Google account. I'm going to go to Share, Copy Link. Anyone with this link can be a viewer. I'm going to copy the link. Now I'm going to go to another profile that I have with Google. I'm going to open up a new spreadsheet, and I'm going to put that link in here. Now this is exactly what you'll do. But if you'll notice, when you do that, yours is going to be a view only. Okay, which means you're not going to be able to type anything in here. Even when you try, you're not going to be able to do it because, again, it's set for view only. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to File, Make a Copy. And you'll notice, and you can name the copy whatever you want. And you could do this over and over again. So when you run, or if you run through all these grids and you need a brand new copy, or if you want to make a set for maybe route races, where the first distance here in the first fraction of the velocity is 2640 instead of 1320, you can go and make your set of route races too. That way you have one for each. But I'm going to make a copy. I'm just going to go copy a thoroughbred grid, and I'm going to say copy number 1. Now I make a copy. Now notice when this new copy comes up, I now have access to edit. Okay, I can type what I need to type in here. So you're going to have to make sure that you make your copy. Now, your other option is, I'm going to go back to my original, is if you work in Excel, go to File and Download, and just go Microsoft Excel. You can download it, and what will happen is Excel will open, and you'll have access to edit it, and you can name it whatever you want to name it, and so on, okay? So that'll be yours to use personally. The original one is going to be view only because obviously if multiple people go in there, they're going to be, it's going to be showing up on the main grid. So when somebody new purchases the tutorial, your work is going to be inside the grids that they receive. So you have to make sure you copy them. Now, you're going to hear me mention this in a few of the other slides. If you are a if you are an iPad or a phone handicapper, this is probably not going to be for you. You're going to want to work on a laptop or a PC where you can split your screen and you're able to use the Foxit reader and you're able to, quick type when you need to put your information in. Or it might take you a long time to not only handicap one race, but a whole card of races. Okay? So you'll see in this same slide, you'll see the link that says Get Grid here, and just click it. And I recommend that you get it. Open it up now. Do the steps that I told you. Make your own copy of it before you actually start getting into the slides that talk about the actual handicapping. That way you'll be able to practice, or just you'll be able to do what I'm doing during the tutorial, and you can always go back and you can delete. The only other thing I recommend when you look at your other sheets, some of the columns may be a little bit wider because when you copy and paste like I did, it doesn't go back to the same column width. If you notice, this width is a little bit shorter. This one's a longer. All you got to do is go up here in between L and M. You could drag that, make it a little shorter. You can make this one a little shorter. But be careful, there are things above it where if you go and you take this and you drag it too close, now you're wiping out the words here. So the only reason why I say you might want to drag it is because you won't have to do so much scrolling right to left when you need to. Okay, like this column could be shortened a little bit. All right, and even this column here, there's nothing up here. So you can go and shorten this overall or average paste column so that it, fits your screen a little bit better. All right, so that's all I have for you here. And once you have your grid opened and copied and ready to roll, then you can start rolling with the tutorial.